So in part 2 of the series, we're going to take a look at how to customize your individual channel page. So assuming that you have logged in, you've established your account, the next time you come back to YouTube, you'll see a screen that looks similar to this. When you're logged in, it will show your username in the upper right hand corner, and then just the general activity from your account. Anyone that's subscribed to you or recommended your channel, you'll be notified here. If you go to the upper right where your username is and you click there, it will show you some account details, and this is where we want to access our channel. So if you ever forget exactly where to go to find your channel, you can go to your username in the upper right, click there, expand that menu, and then click channel to view your channel. So some of the ideas in creating a YouTube channel: first, if you have a lot of your own videos that you want to post, it's a good idea to save them to a channel so they're all sortable by username. Additionally, if you have student projects that you want to publish and keep somewhat some kind of control over, you can post those on your YouTube channel and decide how they're published and who has access to them. Additionally, which many teachers might find useful, is something called videos and playlists, where if you show a lot of videos in your classes but you want to separate them by content area or by topic or by course, you could certainly create a playlist similar to what you would do in iTunes or another music player, and find videos from around the web and put them into playlists. And then you can embed those playlists on your haiku page or send links of playlists to your students. So once you're into your channel, you can do a number of different things to your channel to help customize it. You could add a welcome message if you'd like. I'm going to skip that for now, actually, and that would show up in the bulletin section. You could enter a particular start video URL if you'd like, and then post that bulletin there. Down in the lower half of this section is what your channel will look like once your students or viewers just log in. You'd see subscribers and friends, and then other videos and playlists once you get some of those going. So we look back up to the top of the screen. There's some other things you might want to help access to customize your channel. First is settings. You notice the URL. That's the direct link to your channel. So if you needed to post that to your haiku page or to your other website, you could certainly grab that from right there. You could give it a title that's more appropriate. And then the channel type is going to be, YouTuber, which is just for general. Make channel visible, yes, if you wanted to put other channel tags about school or about your course or about the individual content, you could separate them here in channel tags, separated by spaces. So then each time you make a change, hit save, and you see those, get that confirmation message that your settings were changed. The next option would be themes and colors, and so you do have some options here for setting the overall look and feel of your page. If you pick a general color scheme that you like, you can always start with that, and then there are some advanced options that might be a little bit more useful. So if you wanted to choose a dark channel or a light channel theme, just go ahead and click on that, and then again save any changes that you might want to save there. If I return to that themes and colors menu and go to show advanced options, one of the other things that's nice is that if the theme is basically what you want but with a few tweaks, like I don't really like that gray color, I'd actually like that to be a little bit more friendly, I could come up here and click on these colors and create a new theme based on new colors that I would select. The other option here is to use a background image, and that could be something that could repeat over and over again in your background instead of just a solid color. So that might be a nice way to customize your look and feel. So there are some restrictions here. You want to make sure that your background channel image is a maximum of 250K for the file size. So there's some utilities that are listed in your documentation where you can go to create a background tile or a background image, or some resources to use to resize an image so that it's the proper size. Then all you would need to do is click Browse to bring up an interaction with your computer. Then you could browse to your image directory or desktop, wherever you have that file saved. Click on it and click Open, and then it would repeat in your background. So if we are done making some customized changes to your layout, you can click Save Changes, and that would update any of your looks, any of your changes that you made. Additionally, you do have some modules that run in your YouTube channel to help you stay in contact. You can do video commenting. You could list your subscribers. You could have event dates or other channels that you are subscribed to as a part of your own YouTube channel. So you can make these settings as you feel appropriate. If we slide over to videos and playlists, that's where we're going to make the most changes here. So for the teacher YouTube page, one of the suggestions that I would make is to turn on playlists. And that would be an easy way for your students to get access to YouTube videos that you recommend for a particular content area or for a particular class. And that's a good way to separate them and then turn around and embed them into your haiku page. So if we check off Show Playlists, we can click Save Changes. And then down the road a little bit, once you have your playlist actually created, you can select multiple playlists or all playlists that you would like to show on your YouTube channel. Since we don't have any here to display, it's not going to let us do that just yet. But if we go ahead and save those changes, we can actually start making a playlist from here.